Okay, let's test. It's gonna be a test, guys. We are literally last minute of PTR. And the idea is to salvage my Uber Uniques and see if we can craft an Uber Unique. So Grandfather and Tyrell's Might are the two I'm gonna be salvaging to see if we can craft Uber Uniques and if those Uber Uniques get a greater affix. Obviously there's a very small chance, but I can salvage two and I already have two, so I can make one total. So I wanna be using this recipe here. I don't know if anybody, let me know in the comments if anybody of you has already done this. Crafting, I don't know, what are we gonna craft, guys? I think a melted heart, actually. I haven't found one. I found every other item. Maybe try to craft a melted heart, see if it has a greater affix. Okay. Tyrell's Might. It's gone. Unethical salvage wall. Look at all these mats I got. Here. Boom. Now Grandpapa. Unethical. Are you sure you want to destroy the Grandpapa? This one actually had a greater affix. Gee. We also have the Harlequin's Crest here. This is how it looks upgraded. I also have the Starless Sky Ring. So I just wanted to show you this real quick, how they look. And yeah, let's, this one probably is gonna get, if it was a greater affix on a live man, 160 also, it's only one crit. It's gonna get more than 10k life on one item, by the way, guys. And salvage. Boom, look at all the stuff. Okay, guys, which one is it gonna be? Grandfather? We still have 2 minutes, what do you mean? Which one, boys? I think Grandfather, I wanna see the live. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh. Okay, so we don't even know if the crafting can roll greater affixes. We salvaged the Grandfather with a greater affix, and we got a Grandfather that has no greater affix. Huh. It can? Wait, somebody got it? They said it can. Okay, that's really nice. If they said this, if they confirmed this, do you have the source? That is cool. Because I think they said something, you have to find the item. They said it on Campfire, okay. Well, so these are the Uber Uniques that we got now left. So you can triple crit it here, and the Grandfather was actually, the one that I just salvaged, was actually the only one that already had the greater affix on it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this and seeing the new stuff here with the new Uber Uniques. And essentially, if you can craft them with greater affix, it's still gonna take, man, it's gonna take so long hunting for, you know, the right Uber Unique with greater affix. It's gonna take a long time. But yeah, this Grandfather with greater affix life roll can literally have, so actually let's see, it's a 3k base. We have 3000 life. Greater affix is 1.5, 4.5. Then you're roughly upgrading it 2.2 times if you crit it. So yeah, it's gonna be 10,000 life about, like just short of 10,000 life. It's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna be completely insane. One problem though I have, if I undo the masterworking here, so I'll show this to you, like a base helm has 8 cooldown and Shaco only has 7. So I would love to see some of the uniques actually getting some upgrades here. So you see here, if I unmasterwork it, so you can just click it here, you click reset masterwork, it's just a normal Shaco now. And you can see it has 7 cooldown and a normal helm already has 8. So it kind of feels bad if you don't hit greater affix, and even if you hit greater affix on the Shaco, it's always gonna come short of cooldown. Because you see my helm here has freaking 20. So I'm losing 13% if I would equip this Shaco right now. So yeah, the Shaco, maybe it's gonna get to like 18% cooldown. Yeah, it's gonna get to 18% or something, maybe 17. And yeah, a normal helm with perfect cooldown is gonna have 20%. So on top of this, the helm has like challenging shout, cooldown, and just a bunch of other things. So I'm not quite sure how good that still is then. Like I would just like to see some of the stats on some of the uniques a bit adjusted, because I felt myself like not using all that many unique items because they were just, you know, a bit weaker than their counterparts, especially with some of the crazy stuff you can get from tempering, like especially on the weapons. Like for example, Grandfather, I mean, it gives you ×2 damage, but if you have from the tempering, you have like 90% size of your skill plus, I don't know, like 300% close damage. I feel like even the Grandfather or some like other items were not really, you know, all that great anymore because of the like lower nature stats set. Yeah, you see here, having 56% damage on the Grandfather baseline used to be good, but now you can have 300% close damage or 200 crit damage on a weapon. So I'm not really so sure how good that's gonna be, like, because this is like what it's competing with, right? I either play Grandfather or I play this weapon that I have equipped right now, which is, you know, 300 main stat, which is basically the same value as 72 all stats. It has 3,500 life, which is, you know, similar to what my Grandfather has. It has 18 Fury on kill. It has 200 additive or 250 additive, and it has this like dust devil size, which is also a multiplier. Plus, it has, you know, a secondary legendary effect. So I don't really know. And also, like, it felt weird on the Grandfather. Maybe I can show this to you real quick here if I masterwork it. Like, it can actually roll the ignore durability loss. Like, it can crit on it. Okay, we got live. But yeah, it can crit on the durability loss, man. I had like a Grandfather that did this. So it feels like really bad to have these like kind of dead stats that don't do anything. And just there to gripe you, and if you crit on them, like if it rolls that stat, it just becomes really garbage, right? So I don't know, I'm really hoping they will address this kind of things and maybe update some of them. Because even the Uber uniques, man, don't feel that great anymore. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not hitting it right now, but in general, let me know in the comments what you think about this kind of stuff. Did you feel like the uniques in general were still good, or... I definitely like, also like, I mean, I have Tybert's Will right now equipped, but I also felt like even like Tybert's Will and stuff, there's just a lot of good options now. Okay, I'm not getting it though. Nah, I don't think the Ubers are useless. They are just not worth it so much anymore. Okay, this is actually like when you see when you want the ignore durability loss, it's never gonna crit it. But if you don't want it, it always happens, man. I think it happened a couple times on my final roll on the last Grandfather that I already salvaged. Damage percent. Now Tybert's Will is me. I mean, the resource generation is still pretty cool. Yeah, we're not getting it right now, but it can definitely roll on the ignore durability loss. I have some screenshots of it. So that's a bit of a problem, I think. And yeah, some of the, like, I mean, I don't know, like critting the all stats on a Shaco or something is like kind of weird. Or even on this here, man, like look, I crit core damage on my Starless Sky. It's like 33 additive. Compare this with like a normal ring. It has like, you know, 123 additive. I'm just happy that they changed the secondary on Starless Sky to be all damage, but you know, like the stats on Starless Sky are really bad, man. 25 crit damage, dude. Like, it's completely useless now. Because, you know, you're having like 200 crit damage on a weapon that's not even upgraded on the crit. So yeah, some of the affixes I feel definitely an update. Not only on the Ubers, but I'm mainly talking about normal uniques. Like, look at this one here, for example. It has 20% damage with dual wield. 20 close damage. Well, or you take 250 close damage, you know? It's like, feels bad, man. There's a lot of these examples. Like here as well, like having some thorns damage, I don't know. Like a lot of these weapon choices, you know, Barb has a lot of cool, unique weapons, but some of the stats on them, like 30 vulnerable damage. It is on a two-hander, dude. Like you're competing with 200 damage. Nah, Grandfather is like similar. Like, I don't know. Like I should definitely think that ignore durability loss should not be in the pool of masterworking. But let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the Uber uniques here that we got on the PTR. Also the Tyrell's Might. I have some showcases that I'm gonna link in the description. And yeah, even some of these like crazy stuff here can get like, if it was a greater affix roll, I think you can get like 12 to 1 affix. We might actually try with one of these here, just try to hit the charge ranks like, you know, 12 times and see how high it goes. But yeah, so apparently you can get greater affixes from crafting the Ubers. Oh yeah, finding an Uber Unique, a Shaco, and then it having 7 cooldown versus another helm that has 20. Feels bad, man. So I'm hoping for some small adjustments here. At least give it 8 cooldown, just like a normal helm would have, right? But we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hope you enjoyed. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.